All right, got some raw footage here. Usually I have more professional look, but I got my phone out and I'm gonna take some footage of my fans because I've been doing YouTube for months now, and I've been doing podcasts for a long time, been on social media. So guess what? I got people out there waiting for me, my fan base, because I built up a whole big audience and we're about to see this now, right? All right, ready? Where are my people at? Hey, where are you going? Come back. Well, guess I gotta work some more on my audience and get a larger following. Hey, welcome to another Rodney Weekly. And this week, I thought about the time frame I've been doing these videos and these weeklies especially. And it's been about 5 months. I started in January and I've been going consistently for a while. And so today I thought I would kind of share tips on how to start and grow a YouTube channel. Now, before I started these weeklies, I had videos before, but they weren't regular and it wasn't purposeful like I'm doing now. And so I want to share the experience and kind of give you guys tips on what to look for and what to do when you start and you grow a YouTube channel. And so some of you may look at my followers and my subscribers and kind of be like, he doesn't have a lot of subscribers, so how is he gonna give us advice? Well, I can tell you that I've had about 50 or 60 per month, and then my best month was about 120 or 130 or so. So I've been doing pretty well, I think, of getting subscribers and getting some traction, and I can share my experience about that. I had a video take off. Over 20,000 views. That was my bang video. You can check that out. I'll leave a card up top for you on that. But I want to share because the average person who does YouTube usually doesn't grow a whole lot, especially starting out. And so I want to talk to the regular people, to the people who are really striving to grow and just starting out, and be a common voice among them. So there's 5 things I want to share with you on how to grow and start a YouTube channel. 1, answer the question of why. Why do you want to do YouTube? Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Why do you want to get into this? My personal reasons is, first and foremost, is I want to get content out there. I love to teach. I love to encourage, motivate, and inspire, as most of you guys know who's been following me for a while. And so I want to get all of that out there and get my content out there. And that's one way to do it, is by YouTube. And then also I want to get attention for my business. I'm in a real estate business. I'm a real estate broker with Keller Williams. And I want to get my content out there so people can see me and say, you know what? I kind of like him. I know what he stands for. I feel like I know him. So I want to talk to him about real estate. I want to use him as a real estate broker. And then also to build my real estate team. Other agents I'll be taking on from my team, the Trinity Real Estate team, may feel like, hey, I want to join him and work for him because I know what he stands for and I know he's a person of honesty and integrity, and I want to join his team. And so the third reason is I want to eventually earn passive income. And I don't think that should be your main goal. I think if you want to earn money, I don't think you should go to YouTube and that be your only reason. That can be one of the reasons, but it's a long-term thing. And maybe a year, even maybe 2 years, it would take for you to actually start earning money. And then it's just going to be a little bit until you eventually build your base and you get, maybe by year 3, you'll get some good numbers coming in. But that's one of my goals as well for long-term. And so I do it because I enjoy it, and I encourage you to do it because you enjoy it. So what is your why? 2, determine how you're gonna do this. If you think this is a hobby, or you're doing this as a hobby, then don't worry about it. I tell people, if it's a hobby, do what you wanna do, and it doesn't matter because you're doing it for fun. But if it's something that you wanna do where you wanna get your content out there, you wanna get subscribers, you want to do it as a business, or you wanna grow and earn money down the road, then you have to treat it like a job. A lot of people who do YouTube sit there and say, I wanna do videos and I'm gonna do them regularly. But they don't write out what they're gonna do. They don't have ideas written down. So when the week comes, sometimes for them to film, they get busy, they do other things, they don't have anything written down, and so it just goes by the wayside. So I tell people, hey, schedule it out. I wanna film every Tuesday at 9 p.m. or every Thursday at 3 p.m. Whatever it may be, have that written out. Have ideas written out. Have a schedule written out. Have the time you're gonna edit written out. It's a job. Treat it like a job. You may not see immediate returns, but in the long run, it'll pay off because you treat it like a job. Just like any entrepreneur, they know the work that goes into their job doesn't always have immediate results. It's an investment of your time and your energy. And the same thing has to be done with YouTube. So before you start, make sure that you have it in your schedule, put it on your calendar so you treat it like a job. And then also kind of make a plan. You know, I plan 3 months out, and I kind of alluded to this. Like, you want to write this thing out and write ideas out and write shows out. You don't have to follow it perfectly, but at least if you get stuck, guess what? You have ideas written down and you can know what to do. And then also you want to invest. You know, I invested in a videographer. I realized that my time that I do with everything I do, I didn't have time to edit as much. And so I have somebody who does most of the filming and who does the editing, and so it makes it run a lot smoother. Now, it does cost money, and it is an investment that you need to have. You need to make sure that you have enough money to do that. And if you don't, then you have to have other ways to go around that. But if you can, and if you have the ability to invest into that process, then do it. Trust me, it pays off very well. And then also ads. You want to kind of advertise your videos. Look, YouTube is not going to push your videos as a new YouTuber, right? With little subscribers and little views, they're not going to pump it out everywhere. So you need to advertise everywhere you can. Google ads, you want to do it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you can. Friends, get an email list. You want to keep pumping your stuff out so people can find you and people can see it, because YouTube is not going to do it for you. And so a lot of people may say, you know, I just want to grow regularly, have people find me. And usually those people will grow very, very, very slow. It takes a very long time to do that. Nothing wrong with that, but my suggestion is to advertise, 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 and put your stuff out there so people know who you are. Nobody's here. At least subscribe, please. You want to be true to yourself. Be who you are. People love authenticity. So when you go on camera and when you do these videos, be who you are. You know, I had a friend of mine who I've been pushing to do a video on depression. He had a struggle with depression early in his life, and I thought that was something that is not very well shared. You know, it's hard to kind of put yourself out there and show people who you are. But guess what? The response is mainly good. I think only one person had a negative response to the video. But the response was very good because people will crave that. They'll identify with you. They'll soak that up. So you want to do something to where you're authentic to yourself. And now lastly, there is rules that you kind of follow. You know, you watch videos and they say, these are some rules. One of the big ones is to stay on one topic. Now, I kind of stick to that rule, but I kind of break the rule as well. So when I say be true to yourself, for me, is I do such a wide range of things, and I love to teach and I love to inspire and encourage. That encompasses a wide range. So I am staying to one topic, but most of my topics on the micro you will see are different. I mean, my best video was a review on Bang energy drinks. And so that kind of was not in the box, but it's me, it's who I am. And that's what my channel is about. It's about me. And I know a lot of people will say, no, stick to one topic because you're all over the place. I kind of say, you know what? I want people to know who I am, and I want to be true to myself and show myself and what I'm into and what I'm interested in, and put that on camera and let people see that. 4, interview and do collabs. You know, I do a lot of interviews, and the reason why I did that is for a couple of reasons. First, I like to meet people. I like to talk to people, get their ideas, see what they're into. And so business owners and people who wrote books, people who are in the trades, all those things I like to have on my channel, and I interview because I think it can help somebody. You know, and I think it can help somebody else down the road who may be thinking about going into business, or maybe thinking about starting something a little different. And I think that really does go a long way in showing that and interviewing other people. You know, one of the interviews I did recently with the Cutter Bros, they found me actually through my biggest video, the Bang video, but also through social media by looking at everything that I have out there and saying, you know what, we want to connect with this person. And so an advice I want to give about that is always say yes when you can. You know, be safe, examine the situation, but if people want to talk to you and interview you and see you, say yes, right? What can it hurt? You can maybe waste a trip and it doesn't turn out very good, you do something else, but at least go ahead and try. And then lastly, the second part of that is you want to go ahead and you want to ask. Don't be afraid to ask people, hey, can I put you on camera? You'll be surprised. A lot of people will say, yes, it sounds like fun. You know, I reached out to Mornay, owner of Journey Coffee, because I really wanted to talk to him and interview him. And he has a very good, successful business, and talk to him, and he was delighted to go ahead and help. So don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to interview people and put yourself out there. You can definitely reach a lot of people, because you know what they can do? Is they can advertise that video and say, hey, look, I was on this person's YouTube channel. Here's a video about my business and who I am. And they can help that whole promotion thing, and it just snowballs, and your YouTube channel will grow. So that's a bit of advice for you guys. 5, just go for it. Just do it. You know, a lot of people get paralyzed because they overthink things. They're saying, you know what, can I do a YouTube channel? Gee, I need to have this, I need to have A, B, C, D, I need to have this $500 camera, I need to have lighting. Get your phone out. A lot of people have smartphones. The cameras on the smartphones now are very, very well. And of course, it's not gonna be a polished video like you may like, but get something started. Start right off. You know, the best thing about YouTube is yourself. Put yourself out there and go for it. You are the personality, you make your channel, you're the person that you're trying to convey to other people to get to like. So all that fancy stuff, get into that as you go along. Save up for that camera, save up for that videographer, whatever it may be, but put yourself out there. Just go for it. And I think you guys will succeed in that. And so with that, I hope that helps about how to grow a YouTube channel and how to start a YouTube channel. What's next for me? Journey to 1,000. Help me out, you know, share this with a friend, share my videos with people. Hope to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I want to do more interviews, more reviews, more advice, more tips for everybody. I want to increase my weekly downloads when I get to 1,000. Maybe instead of one video a week, do 2 a week, but we'll see when we get there. And I just hope some of you guys who are watching for the first time, and it may be like 6 months from now from filming, and you look at my channel, you see my subscribers, and you say, wow, he has 2,500 subscribers, or at the time he only had a little bit less than 400. Whatever it may be, I want to make it. I want to see you guys down the road, journey with me, and I have no way I'll quit, because you'll see me again soon. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey, just finished up a podcast, and so I hope you guys check out my Rodney podcast. It's available on all platforms, and I just had so much fun personally going through my life with the podcast and with the YouTube, and I thank you guys all for just joining me week to week, being there, checking out my stuff. If you haven't checked out everything, go browse around my channel, please, and go check things out. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I appreciate and I love every one of you guys, and my whole thing is this: I want to inspire, encourage, and motivate all of you guys after navigate this thing called life. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in another YouTube video.